All right, here we are, Game 3, M19 versus Suicide Team. Game 1 going to M19, Game 2 to Suicide Team. And let's take a look. Tusk and Shadow Shaman for the side of M19. And then you've got Bat Rider, Night Stalker, and Witch Doctor here for Suicide Team. So that's your offlaner picked up. Bans are as follows: Chen, Doom, Enchantress, Lycan, PL, Clockwork, Tiny, Bane, Faceless Void, and Brute. So, Bat Rider, a little bit of control here for the side of Suicide Team. I'm honestly wouldn't be surprised at seeing a Legion Commander at this point with that Bat Rider pickup. Just because you have that press the attack, which would be nice to purge the lasso if need be. Maybe a Batten comes out here for the side of M19, a little bit better than the Legion. But they go for the puck right now. That should be a mid puck for M19. I don't see that going off lane. At least not in my opinion. And it definitely could, but I think it does match out better mid. So we'll see, more dependent on next pick, how M19 are going to handle that puck and where they're going to put it. Let's see, mid. I mean, obviously there's a lot of options right now. Razor's been very popular, still available. I wouldn't be surprised to see Razor picked up here for Suicide Team, or really M19 either. They can throw it mid, can throw it safe lane. Both spots quite decent. And they go Queen of Pain this time around, so Queen of Pain might... I don't think it'll force puck into the offlane. I think Queen of Pain's a very good mid laner, just overall against just about everything. It's mobility for the side of Suicide Team as well. Queen of Pain natively has Blink. Bat Rider's going to be picking up a Blink, so their initiation is going to be pretty decent on the side of Suicide Team. So M19, Razor's still up there. They've got some good lockdown here. Maybe they don't need another guy with lockdown. That's why I do appreciate the Razor. Well, especially with Dream Coil, Shackles, and Ice Shards, you're able to get that static link off enough to a point, long enough up to a point where you really are able to return that damage. But instead, they go to the Lifestealer. So Lifestealer here, puck is for right now going to be your vehicle. Almost makes me think they are going to put puck in the off lane. Maybe go Storm. Mid.
5 seconds remaining.
So we'll see where these last bans come, if they do think puck's going to be off lane or mid on the side of Suicide Team. M19, they're looking at taking away a safe laner from Suicide Team, who could go Sven, CK. The lockdown is there for M19. I don't think they'd go for a Weaver on Suicide Team, but they definitely could. TK would have been a very good pick.
Seconds.
So I'd say last ban, maybe. I feel like you need more lockdown Suicide Team. That's why I like CK or Sven here for the side of Suicide Team. Gives you that stun to work with, as well as being a high damage dealer. They're going to ban the Terrorblade. And they pick up the Medusa. Okay. So Medusa, Life Stealer, Puck, Shadow Shaman, Tusk for M19. And then Suicide Team. We'll see what they go for last. We'll see if that is that Sven or that CK coming out. Or if they want to go with something different. Of course, that Razor's still on the board. And they go Anti-Mage. Okay. So 8 is going to be on the Anti-Mage. BZZ on the Queen of Pain. That leaves Shachlo for the Bat Rider. Vanscore and the Night Stalker. Yol with the Witch Doctor again. Nyx here on the Medusa. So mid-Medusa. Safe lane Sidoi on the Life Stealer. Nangrata off lane with the Puck. Muriel here. Shadow Shaman. No Fear. Playing that Tusk again. So, game 1 was a 22-minute stomp by M19. Game 2 was a 28-minute stomp by Suicide Team. So it's been pretty one-sided every single game. We'll see how that ends up being this game. Anti-Mage, you know, has been quite strong this patch. Get him enough farm late enough, and all of a sudden, he's unstoppable. So we'll have to see how both teams approach this. Just waiting on, I guess, Shachlo to pick his Bat Rider. If he's still in the game. He paused it. Okay. Just waiting for now. Well, hopefully Shachlo will come back soon. Be nice. So, taking a look at matchups, Medusa against the Queen of Pain. Medusa shouldn't really be in too much trouble. I don't think Queen of Pain's going to be easy to kill unless they lock her down long enough. Especially if she has that blink available to her. Vanscore and Yol coming over. Could get a kill, possibly, in combination with a couple of these heroes, especially Bat Rider. A couple of stacks of Sticky Napalm out. And then Firefly used with Void and Cask bouncing around.
It's a lot of damage to have to deal with, to a point where maybe they get a couple of kills over there. I could see Sadoy getting something on the Bat Rider, though, the other way around. So we'll have to see. Not too sure why that happened.
Welcome back, landlubber.
Choose your
Get any
hero.
salt in your lungs?
So here we go. Underway, game 3. So, let's see.
Prepare for battle.
8 gonna be over in the safe lane, of course. I know they've been switching it up a little bit, but it will be here in the safe lane. BZZ is going to be in that off lane. Now let's take a look. Queen of Pain mid, obviously. BZZ mid. Shachlo over in the off lane. Sadoy will be sent over top with Medusa over mid on the Nyx. Or played by Nyx. Excuse me. And then Negrata in the off lane. So they got 4 heroes here. They're trying to take care of these 2 bounty runes. Which has been a thing for a while. Can I get 2 bounty runes here? Yep. Just trying to get these 2 bounty runes. We'll see if they're able to get it. Shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, I've got the puck as well as the Tusk over here. And then they've got just the Medusa. So should be 2 bounty runes at least for them. Sadoy coming over towards BZZ, but they'll give up the bounty rune. Doesn't really want to waste any regen and ends up going back to lane. So 2 for 2. And 2 going the way of BZZ over mid. So. Actually, they're sending BZZ in the off lane. Which means, okay, Bat Rider safe lane and anti-mage over mid. I don't know how much I like this, but 8's already taking a lot of damage over in the mid lane. He's very low. The cast does bounce around onto Nyx, but you got to be very careful here. 8's going to get very low with Yol here. Take a look at the matchup of Sadoy and No Fear against BZZ. BZZ shouldn't be in any trouble with the blink available as long as he's got that. I mean, he's quite safe. And then you take a look over the puck just up against this Bat Rider. I feel like should be okay there as well. This has turned into a tri-lane over mid. What is going on? This is what should be a safe lane tri-lane is now here mid. Kind of crazy. So, we'll see how 8 does against Nyx. I mean, matchup-wise, you'd think the anti-mage can just survive again. Hard to kill, especially once he has that blink. It's a lot of elusive heroes here for the side of Suicide Team. Oh, nope. Shachlo gets the kill on the Muriel, so first blood here for the side of Suicide Team. And over mid, Nyx has got to be very careful because the blink on forward with Yule coming through. The cask is bouncing around. 8 trying to get this kill. Ether shock used, but down he goes. They look over at Muriel. This is enough to get the kill on 8 in return. For you. I'm just very surprised they're able to pull that off. They weren't able to stop it. No void, no nothing. Puck level 3, Shadow level 3. There's the Firefly to push back Nangrata. Take a look over top. Is BZZ forced away? At least for now. And then, Sadoy, no fear. Just continuing to have to deal with BZZ. The Shadow Strike's quite nice to push back this Tusk. Of course, it keeps Sadoy in lane. But, you know, Sadoy as well, if BZZ's farming up nicely enough, gets himself Sonic Wave early. You could see them be very aggressive on the side of Suicide Team. We'll have to see how 8 is aggression-wise. As Snowball hits onto 8 as well as the 2 other heroes. Shackles come out onto 8 as well. Muriel looking like he's going to fall to 8, but they'll again trade the life of the Anti-Mage, which is just not that good. A shutdown Anti-Mage is not going to be able to do anything come in the late game, especially against a farmed-over Medusa. Oop. Illusory Orb already used. Waning Rift on both of them. 3 stacks of Sticky Napalm. Shatchua with another kill here for the side of Suicide Team. So BZZ just looking to harass Sadoy, but he's able to use that rage. Pushes him back. Oop. Shatchua gets killed. Just going in a little bit too deep this time to No Fear. No Fear. I guess just the last hit there. You have nothing on cooldown when I look down there, but interestingly enough. Same now. Sent the Anti-Mage into the safe lane. The supports will head out there as well. Bat Rider's now over mid. This is against a level 4 Medusa, which I think Medusa might actually struggle more against the Bat Rider than anything. Yeah, there's the Flame Break into the Firefly. 5, 6 stacks of Sticky Napalm. In a lot of trouble is Nyx, and Bat Rider gets an easy kill on this Medusa. Cast comes through onto the Tusk. Meanwhile, Muriel taken out again by Yol over bottom. This is working out almost way better for the side of Suicide Team with Bat Rider over mid. They blink on forward just to push away this puck, but no crippling fear, no silence, no way to stop that. Shackles come out. Not going to make anything happen. Actually, Muriel might have almost just killed himself. Yeah, the snowball's going to come through, but 4 stacks of Sticky Napalm. Here comes BZZ. There's the second kill for Shatchua. He's now 5-1. Just 6 minutes into this game, and they do have a 1,000 net worth lead. This has opened it up for 8, quite a bit more. Who's got that casual ring of health. And going into treads, probably finish off that Battle Fury afterwards. Cast bouncing around. They go for non-grata. It does actually hit. Illusory Orb to get out. And Maldic not going to do too much damage. Sonic Wave thrown on Sadoy. They're going to look for this kill. Vanscore is here. And another kill for him. Meanwhile, Bat Rider taken out via Nyx. On this Medusa, they're able to clean him up. 4 stacks of Sticky Napalm on him, but not enough stacks for Bat Rider to get that kill. So Right now, 1,000 net worth lead here for the side of Suicide Team, but top 3 in the net worth are the side of Suicide Team, at least when I started that sentence. But you see who's having a really good time right now is this Bat Rider, 5-2, going for the drums, almost about finished with them. Then we'll probably head over into that Blink Dagger. Queen of Pain also having a pretty decent time, 1-0-2. Rotation's bottom. They spot No Fear with this smoke. Just getting away will be this Anti-Mage. And ow, almost getting the kill on Medusa again. So Bat Rider level 6 actually goes 3-1-2. What was that extra damage from the sticky napalm, especially early in this game when not many people have that much health? They're going to try and wrap around for now. Let's see if they're able to get another kill as they've got Anti-Mage back over mid. So, actually, Muriel walks right into him and locked in via these Ancients. Bat Rider might want to get out of here. Coming over is No Fear. Again, they still have Nyx to work with.
Thought you had that, didn't you?
I know. Little rage action coming through. BZZ whacked up twice, but Sadoy pretty low. If he's not too careful, Shadow Strike as well as the Sonic Wave could hit him. Especially since he's down close, I'd say, to about half health. So one could Blink, Scream, Sonic Wave, Shadow Strike could be enough to kill off Sadoy. BZZ is feeling like getting a little bit risky. But he also needs the Rage to be off on Sadoy, so trying to bait that out maybe again. And there's the Rage used. They start to hit away at BZZ again. Not getting the kill just yet. Fakes this Sonic Wave, and there's the Shackle. Sends the creep over. Pops the Infest. But BZZ still not dead. It's just not fast enough. Open Wounds comes through. And 4 seconds till you're able to blink away. Oh, BZZ! No. Not able to survive. And now the salve comes out, but 8 gonna spot Sadoy, so this could be a problem, especially with the Bat Rider coming over. They've used the drums now. Shards come out. There's the last, so they pull him back anyway. And Snowball comes in to save Sadoy for now, but he'll end up getting killed off by 8. 3-man Dream Coil into the Waning Rift. Bat Rider is still moving in forward with the Anti-Mage behind him. You don't want to break this Dream Coil. Continuing to go on forward. Phase shift, but no Illusory Orb again. And a double kill for the Anti-Mage.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And Bat Rider gets another kill on No Fear as well. 12-5 in favor of Suicide Team. Now they've actually found Nyx, so they've got to be careful. 3 stacks of Sticky Napalm hitting in on here. Firefly finally over. Sadoy is going to come on over, but this is very risky with how low Nyx is right now. Shatro just trying to get out of there with Firefly again, but the Shackles hit. If he could get to the low ground, he could be able to get out of here. One more shot. Wow, getting away with 14 health. Coming over is the Queen of Pain. They'll get the kill there with the Sonic Wave on the Yule. Or on the Muriel. It's 13-5, and Anti-Mage getting pushed forward thanks to the couple of kills that he got.
Dyer's top tower
3,000 net worth lead here for the side of Suicide Team, BZZ squad.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
Fortified structures can't be breached.
Back farming the mid lane right now. He is 8. They did send a couple over towards bottom, but he's already here just farming away over mid. Looking for this Demon Edge just 1,000 gold away from it. It's going to be a pretty quick Battle Fury for 8.
Dyer's top tower is about to take the plunge. Dyer's top tower has fallen.
Radiant's bottom tower faces a stiff wind.
Bat Rider, he's looking for his Blink Dagger. He wants to be the initiator that Suicide Team need in Blink Lasso.
Like a drunk sailor.
Orchid next for Queen of Pain. Top 3 on the net worth are all from the side of Suicide Team, up 4,000 net worth. As their farm continues to skyrocket. And over mid, let's take a look. They go after Medusa. Snowball to save the Medusa's life. 8 needs to start running away. The Walrus Punch does hit, but I think he's actually okay to get the kill on Medusa. Now Muriel, or actually not Muriel, this Bat Rider of Shatchwell goes in onto this Tusk and gets another kill. That's enough gold for the Battle Fury already.
Dyer's middle tower is under pressure.
Blink Dagger in just a moment, too. Dream Coil comes out. Anti-Mage hits him up. Ulti from Yol. Down goes the puck. Another kill here for Suicide Team. They're just steamrolling right now. There's the Battle Fury finished off. Finally, the Armlet is picked up, but there's the Crippling Fear as well as the Void. They continue to go in. Meanwhile, they kill Nyx again. There's the Cask, not bouncing around. Sonic Wave, open wounds. Sedoy trying to make something happen, but he'll fall. And another one bites the dust. They lose the Medusa as well. And that was to the Bat Rider. Where was that? Over top. Jesus. This is falling apart for M19, who had a very good looking game 1. But to this point, have really kind of shut down. So Yasha next here for the Anti-Mage, 3rd on the net worth. 6,000 net worth lead. It's basically the splits between the cores on the side of Suicide Team and the cores on M19. As the aggression has just come out here from the side of Suicide Team very heavily. And now they're actually going to smoke up. So they're going to look for more.
Radiant's bottom tower has rung its line. They are scanning for enemies.
Just got knocked down.
You end up losing that tier 1 Blink Dagger here for the puck, but you take a look. Bat Rider's got his Blink Dagger to work with.
Bottom tower faces a stiff
And let's see. We're going to wrap around over mid. Blink Dagger Lasso to work with. 8 showing himself over mid. Going for that. Yasha has the Blade of Alacrity already finished off. This is a slow Mask of Madness for Nyx. And now the push just comes out top. Queen of Pain going to go for this tier 2. They send puck over. Maybe looking for the Dream Coil, but this could be a bait. Infest pop. Dream Coil out. And Queen of Pain, it's a good amount of damage early with that Dream Coil, but not enough just yet. Serpent Ward's on a Yol. No kills yet for either side. Here comes the Mystic Snake flying out. The final kill off the Witch Doctor. Puck goes down. Running away is Shatchwell. Fan score is going to fall as well. Somehow Shadow Shaman makes it out with 27 health, and this is a fight without an Anti-Mage.
Dyer's bottom tower won't last long.
So
What's this? Dire
Shatchwell now going on this 4 staff. You take a look at the Anti-Mage. Weight of Alacrity, Battle Fury, full Yasha coming his way. Going for this tier 1. Nobody stopping him. Now into the Mantis style. You gotta stop Anti-Mage eventually. He's top of the net worth right now, and even that is a terrible thing. Sadoi dies over top. Oh boy. This is falling apart for M19, to be honest. And especially, it's to a point where I don't know if they're going to be able to recover.
Dire's top tower is about to take the plunge.
Oh, over bottom. Let's take a look. Dream Coil on 2. Blinking away is the Anti-Mage. Ulti thrown out from Yol. A lot of damage so far. Not killed off just yet. They'll get this Puck with the Maledict, I'd assume. And there's the Shackles on a Shatro. Might be another kill for the side of M19. They'll take out 2. Again, Anti-Mage in that fight, forced to just run his way out as he had been caught in the Dream Coil to start that, but
Is under pressure.
Maybe with a little bit better of an opportunity, Anti-Mage stays in there, fights, and maybe that fight doesn't go so bad for the side of Suicide Team.
Radiant's middle tower can't handle this deluge.
so BKB being built here for the Queen of Pain. They use Darkness. We'll see how far they push up, and let's take a look over the Anti-Mage. He's only 1,300 gold away from grabbing this ulti orb and finishing off the Mantis style. And he's got a stack to work with.
Radiant are scanning.
Coming over smoked up is the side of M19, but the smoke breaks on Non Grata. He's got himself infested right now. But they're not going to find anything on the side of Suicide Team. Anti-Mage continuing to farm up 500 gold away from this Mantis style.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
No. The push still on. And over bottom. Crippling Fear. They're going to spot this puck in a lot of trouble. There's the Maledict. That's going to pull this Lifestealer out. Sadoi now lassoed up. There's the ulti from Yol. 2 will go down on the side of M19. And now Anti-Mage looking to fight. They'll grab a third in Muriel. And continuing to look for more. Grabs that vision with the Ice Shards. Trying to TP out. Void not available for Vanscore. So throws the Ice Shards, gets the vision, uses the snowball, and it does end up saving No Fear's life. We'll push on over mid. Meanwhile, bottom with this full Mantis style already is this Anti-Mage. Batrider, of course, he's very well farmed. And then Queen of Pain, finishing off this BKB in just a moment.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Got it.
A prize.
Orchid comes out onto this Lifestealer again. Down he goes. Sadoi dead again. 50 seconds. 10,000 net worth lead here for the side of Suicide Team. Let's take a look over mid. Snowball forward. No Fear. Maybe not the best spot to be in. There's the Void. Slows him down, but they are going to get pushed back for the time being. And now there's the lasso. Dead he is to 8. He's now on a mega kill streak. 6, 2, and 3.
Is under attack.
So 26 to 10, 12,000 net worth lead here for the side of Suicide Team. 8 still pushing away. He's looking for a Scotty next. Bat Rider's got that Force Staff as well as the Blink Dagger. And then you take a look, Queen of Pain here. As that BKB finished. Shiva's Guard coming out next. And the push is on over bottom. Surprisingly, they don't have more than just one tier 2 down. They're pushing over bottom for now. 8 just leading the way. The rest of the team not coming over. He's got that Battle Fury enough to clean up these creep waves and continue to push. And there it is. Should be another tier 2. And oh, wrapping around for Non-Grata. There's the blink forward. Dream Coil used, but Crippling Fear is out. And down goes this puck again. Meanwhile, over bottom, they've taken the tier 2. They continue to push, looking for the tier 3. Force the Medusa back. Not even Lasso used on that last exchange, so be able to blink out. The rest of the team will be able to push somewhere else. M19 slowly but surely just getting corralled around and in quite a bit of trouble. Heading onto this Aegis, double damage onto the Anti-Mage. He'll pick up this Aegis, and I wouldn't be surprised to see Suicide Team just continue to push down the throats of M19, now having the second life on the Anti-Mage. Their fight is strong. Medusa, Mask of Madness, Hurricane Pike, but I don't know if that's even enough. As they come across, they spot Muriel, they get the kill. 8 able to pick anybody off right now. Take a look over mid. There's the Firefly Blink with the Lasso as well as the Force Staff forward. Snowball saves Sedoy's life, but I don't know how much that's going to do for now. The Dream Coil comes out. Sedoy dead for 50 seconds. No buyback at the moment. Medusa trying to push over bottom, but this does not seem so great of an idea. Silence comes out. There's the Yules continuing to move forward. The Illusory Orb, but Bat Rider's there to cover. The blink forward with the Firefly. Solar Crest used, and oh, thinking about it. They're just going to go for the tier 3. Sonic Wave comes out. Down goes that puck. 3 dead here. Glyph is going to be forced, but they don't have the Life Stealer up for 7 seconds, as well as the puck for 47. Down goes the tier 3. They still have the Aegis on 8. They'll get another... start to get this set of racks. They'll take out the melee racks, and they might even look for more. After you head towards the shrine to take that out. Go look for a lasso target.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is gone.
Oh boy. Sedoy again getting very close to being locked in. Butterfly finished for Nyx, and that would mean no buyback if he goes down, and they found him. That's going to be it. Down he goes, 74 seconds, no buyback. What do you do without your Medusa for 74? Buying out on that Butterfly, knowing you're being pressured on your base, needing that buyback, but now down for over a minute. And they didn't even use a lasso on that. They just had the silence, and the mana was drained immediately. So Anti-Mage will push over bottom. We'll get this tier 3 as well. 38 seconds still without the Medusa. Pushing out top will be Sedoy, but GG is called. M19, and they'll go down. They win the first game, but Suicide Team coming back strong, winning games 2 and 3. Suicide Team win game 3, take the series. You take a look, it was them from start to finish again. 9-4 and 16 for Satchel, 8-2 and 6 for 8, who had a lot of farm. And then BCC had an amazing game on this Queen to Pain, 8-1 and 6. So their lanes were a little bit wonky to start the game, but they started to even out, and they ended up taking this series and winning this series. So Suicide team, they win 2-1. That's it here for this series. I am done with that, and we will be back with more in just a moment. I'm your caster BCop at BCop92 on Twitter. Follow me there to know when I'm casting, and we'll be back in just a moment.